I'm Royal, I'm rank 1 in Wild Rift, and I'm playing on a fresh new account all the way from Unranked to Challenger. I'll be playing every role with many different champions to show you how to climb and win in every ELO. Welcome back to Unranked to Challenger. We're currently Silver 2 and we're trying to push for gold today. I'm gonna be playing Alistar support, and I will hopefully be showing you how to carry games from the support role in low ELO. Huh? What is happening to my game? I think I'm being hacked. It looks like I've just been hacked by Silverwolf from Honkai Star Rail. Welcome to Honkai Star Rail, a multi-platform space fantasy RPG from Hoyoverse, the makers of Genshin Impact. Its turn-based combat system and immersive story allows for an amazing mobile experience. My favorite part of the game are the absolutely stunning visuals and audio experience. The new character that hacked me earlier, Silverwolf, is a genius hacker with a rebellious spirit that ignores all rules. She's a member of the mysterious organization Stellaron Hunters. Similar to the champion I'm playing today, she's a very powerful support with strong damage output. You can download the game for free with the link in my description. Make sure to use the promo code to get 50 Stellar Jades. Back to Wild Rift. So I got a great response last video doing a full gameplay instead of highlights. So I'm gonna continue to do that and see how it goes. I definitely think that I can give better advice and be more educational in these types of videos. So this game we're playing Alistar MF versus Malphite and Jinx. Alistar has a very weak level 1, so my trades are kind of bad. I'm just waiting for my level 2 so I can get my basic combo. Malphite also has very weak early trades. Malphite kind of needs to wait for his ultimate before he can be useful. So that was a pretty bad pulverize right there. I completely missed it. Hopefully with this game I can go over like support fundamentals and what you need to do to actually carry games on support. So Jinx is stepping up quite a bit. I have my pulverize back up. I'm gonna get a ward on that bush. I know what's going on. And now that Jinx has even slightly overstepped, I'm gonna go in with a combo. I proc my aftershock and then I back off because I don't have any more spells. I'm not just gonna take damage for no reason, right? I just back off. And I'm waiting for my combo to come back up. I'm positioning aggressively now because we won the previous trade. I do want to deny the plant from Jinx. However, what I do here is very dumb because I take 2 turret shots for no reason and I waste my second ability to deny 1 plant. Jinx flashes, that's a very bad flash from Jinx, but these are the types of mistakes that low elo players are gonna make and we need to punish, right? So now we know that Jinx has no flash. And she's stepping up, so I'm gonna go for the flash engage and pick off a kill on Jinx. Malphite is forced to flash out, otherwise he would get stunned and he would die as well. And this is very common in low elos, right? The enemy ADC is very often gonna miss position. So here I'm going for a very basic dive, right? In this type of dive I pretty much suicide for MF to get a kill, however the MF doesn't follow up. And this is honestly my bad for not understanding that in low elos, ADCs are not gonna understand these plays and be ready to follow them up. Obviously if I was playing in Challenger, my ADC would 100% know what to do in that situation and should follow up and would get the kill on the Malphite, getting my ADC even more fed. However, that's on me for going for a play that in this elo obviously would not work out. And to stick to more concrete plays like I did before with the Jinx. Again, the Jinx is stepping up. Every time that the enemy ADC is stepping up and is a little overextended, you want to punish. Misfortune has ult. So since Jinx doesn't have a flash, I'll keep her CC'd long enough. So now we're in a pretty shitty situation, right? I'm gonna knock back the Yi, I'm gonna wait for his first ability, and then use my pulverized knockup, and I just barely get out. And this is how you wanna use your spells. You wanna make sure that you're using them as efficiently as possible. If I just immediately combo the Yi, he would just chase me down and kill me. But since I'm using my knockback first, he alpha strikes me, and then I pulverize, I'm able to survive. So I rush Ionian Boots of Lucidity here so I can have my flash up more often. I don't really need Merc Tread since they barely have any CC, and I definitely don't need armor boots because I have my ulti to keep me tanking those situations anyway. So I choose to go for the Ionian boots so that I can have my flash up more often. I can make more plays. Since my ADC is backing, I'm not just gonna sit AFK in the lane. I'm gonna look for a roam opportunity, right? I'm gonna go mid and see if I can help out the Yasuo. Annie is not showing up in lane, and I'm not sure why. So now that my roam timing is over, I need to go back to my lane, right? And defend the MF from possible dive or whatever. So the enemy team is overstaying. I use my second ability on Jinx, I wait, and then I use my first ability. Then my third ability to get the stun off. So even though she flashed away, we're probably gonna be able to get her. Yep. Maybe we can get the Malphite as well. He's very tanky, so it might not be possible. He does flash away. So if you see how I'm using my combos, I didn't just use my Alistar combo again, right? I first use my second ability, then my first ability, so I can keep her CC'd for longer. Obviously, you're not able to do that when you're engaging straight up, but when you're behind the enemy and you're flanking them, you're able to do that. Now I'm staying so we can get turret platings, which is very important. Turret platings are so important. You get so much gold. Like now between us with 3 turret platings, we got 450 gold. That's more than a kill. I'm building towards Dawn Shroud first, but since I can't afford it, since I bought boots earlier, I'm just gonna commit and go for the proto build, so I can make a lot of plays. So I haven't talked about this yet, right? But my Irelia hasn't bought items and she's 0-3-0. Which is obviously very bad. We're gonna be playing this entire game 4v5, obviously, since that guy is inting. So I'm kind of trying to like save her lane, but instead of running bot lane, she's running top lane. I'm trying to kill the Mundo here. I don't have Ignite, so I flash to get the plant, but unfortunately his ult comes back up. I thought I made the highest IQ play of all time by flashing for that plant. But his ult comes back up and I just waste my flash, but I am able to get out. Now again, I'm roaming all around the map and I see a play mid. I knock up the Annie, to give Yasuo the knock up, and then I wait with my Pulverize for after his knock up is finished so we can stack the CC. Unfortunately, the 0-3 Irelia makes it 0-4 by inting top lane. Again, I'm chaining the CC, I'm not using it right away, right? Nunu has the knock up, I wait for Nunu's knock up to finish, and then I do my knock up. So we don't stack the CC. We apply it on top of each other, so they're CC'd for longer. So the Irelia actually did buy, she did buy an item. She bought a rapid fire cannon, which is like the worst item ever on Irelia. And she keeps running it down. So I don't know if this is like a very new player or if he's trolling, right? I don't want to assume. So I'm staying mid now. I'm trying to play with Yasuo and set up plays. He's here, he has his ult, and now we can look for a play together. I fail my combo. I wanted to use my second ability on Mundo to proc his passive and then knock up both of them, but I do fail it, obviously. But I'll come back around now that I have my combo up again. Go on the Annie, give Yasuo an opportunity to ult, and we quickly burst down the Annie. Our jungler is able to get Dragon. He's playing Nunu, so we should be able to secure all objectives if we play it well. He's getting a double kill top, so I'm gonna go top and see what's happening. Unfortunately, there isn't much I can do here, so I'm just gonna back off. I don't have mana, and it's a 3v2 situation. However, the Nunu is going in, and now he's setting up a big ulti. I do knock Master Yi away, but he still gets the damage from the Nunu ult, and my proto build is able to finish 2 of them off, and we get Jinx's flash. So here we kind of like squeezed water out of stone, right? There wasn't much to do, but I still kind of poked them and like forced them to make a mistake, if that makes sense. I'm gonna finish my Dawn Shroud and go for a Sunfire, and that double kill actually puts us at 6-1-2. And you see how I'm not immediately going top lane. There's no reason for me to be top lane right now. I'm roaming. I'm trying to make plays. Unfortunately, my team is not here. They're going for Herald. I think if Nunu came here, maybe we could have done something. But I'm gonna try to defend mid lane while my team is doing Herald. This is another thing that I see very often in low elo, right? People don't really know their roles. Right now, Misfortune should be mid lane. She shouldn't be suiciding top lane. Someone needs to be mid lane to clear the wave. And I'll do the role since they're not the ones doing it. I pop my ulti, I proto build combo, and I get the Annie. So since no one is defending mid, me as the support will have to go and do that. Even though it's not technically my job. You have to do your teammate's job sometimes. So I see Master Yi ulti, and I immediately flash out. The Aurelia is just gonna stand still and give up another kill, I guess. So it continues to be a 4v5. And Yasuo is very overextended here. I don't know if he's gonna be able to get out. I'm continuing to build towards my Sunfire Keep. I feel like I need to go a little more damage to make up for... Oh, he does actually get out. Nice. Yeah, but I want to go a little more damage to make up for Aurelia being AFK. I'll still be very tanky with my ultimate, and I'm still building tank items, right? Dawn Shroud and Sunfire. So this is a weird fight because we are 3v5 pretty much. However, the Yasuo does manage to get a good ulti off. Or not a good ulti, but a good combo off on the Mundo, and we're able to get him. Jinx is so far behind from that strong... Like, this is why it's so important to have a good laning phase. Because Jinx just fell so far behind, and actually so weak. It's kind of making the game 4v4 again. I go in, I get a good combo, zone out the Annie in the Malphite, peel off the Master Yi, and now because I'm playing this fight, I'm executing this fight very well mechanically, right? I'm not expecting you guys to be able to execute fights perfectly, but hopefully by seeing me play and executing these fights, you're gonna be able to kind of copy that into your own games. See how I'm using my combo, see how I'm not overextending and just fighting by myself. I use my combo, I go back and peel for my team. Aurelia is inting once again. He's gonna make it 0-7 if Mundo gets her here. She does get Mundo's flash, which is probably worth more than Aurelia at this point, so it's not too bad. I'm gonna build towards my Twin Guard next, so I can get some... I already have low HP, I wanna get some resistances, get that tenacity, get those bonus resistances. At this point I'm very strong too, I'm level 11, and I have a lot of gold. So I go in on the Annie, I drop the Ignite, I use all my combo, and I know that I can one-shot her, right? I understand my damage, even as a support. Now I use my Pulverize first, and then I knock him back after I proc his passive, so I can defend my ADC. So I'm finding the right balance between peeling for my team, and going in on the enemy. I was able to ult right before the Malphite ult, so I didn't take too much damage. So here I recognize that my team has this fight covered. And I'm gonna go after the Jinx and pick off another kill. Just look at my damage. Wow, Alistar is broken. It's 1v1 the ADC. I'm godlike. I'm 8-1 and 10. So even though I have a lot of kills, I have 8 kills, I still have 10 assists. I still have the most assists in the game. I have 93% kill participation, right? So now I kind of want the Yasuo to back off. We're overextending here, and this is kind of what you need to do as a support too. You kind of need to lead your team macro-wise. When you see them overextend, ping them back, you know? You don't have the responsibility of farming, so your life is a little easier and you have less things to think about in a sense. So you should take on that leadership role and ping your team away, ping your team where to go. See, I should be pinging this Yasuo to not be there, but he does go in int. And anything like this is actually terrible in these types of games where you have like an AFK, which is like the Aurelia, it's like an enter. You're already playing 4v5, if he dies, we're 3v5. And now my ADC is doing the exact same thing. I'm trying to get there to support her, but she definitely should have gone Dragon so we could get the objective. So now just me and Nunu against the world. Thankfully we are able to secure the Dragon before Master Yi can get there. I kind of troll here by pushing Mundo away from the Nunu ult. Aurelia is gonna go down for her like 8th death or something. I'm gonna be able to flash away. I'm just so tanky with my ultimate. So I'm kind of baiting Master Yi into the Nunu, kind of knocking him towards our team, but this ends up being a mistake because I'm out of mana and we don't have the follow-up damage, and I end up going down and baiting my Nunu with me, and he goes down as well. So this was honestly a mistake from me. I underestimated how weak we are without our DPSs, which is the Misfortune and Yasuo, and that will be an ace for the enemy team. So they're not able to end here because they still haven't taken the tier 2 turret, right? They don't have a minion wave. So we're safe, even though they got a good ace on us. So the game is definitely not over, right? It's 22-19 and we have an AFK pretty much. It's still a hard game that we can easily lose. We do have 2 dragons though, so we can easily play for the 3 dragon win condition. I get a good proto belt combo on the enemy team. Nunu is coming in with a follow-up. So this is what you want to look for when enemies are overextended. As support, you want to look to punish them. So I'm trying to keep Mundo preoccupied until our DPS gets here. And the moment I see Annie, I immediately send her away, because Annie's stibbers can easily kill us all. Get a stun on her, and I push her back into our team. Now Master Yi is my next focus, right? I want to peel him off from my carries. So I have just enough mana for my Pulverize, and I'm able to peel him off the EMF, him and the Mundo. And now with all 4 members of the enemy team down, Malphite is going to be spawning soon, so I don't want to push mid. I instead want to go and secure the Baron. I'm pinging Yasuo to come Baron, that's the right call to make. MF and Yasuo should come Baron, because there are DPS, right? If you're playing a DPS champion, you want to be attacking the Baron. However, MF is doing Scuttle Crab and then flanking Jinx, I guess, while Yasuo is pushing down mid. Yasuo will finally come, so we're actually able to get it. And let's add Misfortune and Jinx fight, let's see. So this is the most bronze fight I've ever seen. They're just standing still attacking each other. But I guess Misfortune does end up winning it, so W for us. Now let's correctly identify how we're gonna play with Baron. Ideally, we want to push in multiple lanes and get control of the enemy jungle. So I'm gonna go push in the mid wave. My team is still not here, so there isn't that much I can do. However, now that they're forced to start clearing the minions, I can go into the jungle. I notice again an overextended enemy, Annie. So I easily combo her, and we'll get another kill. This is what you want to be doing when you're playing pick supports like Nautilus, Alistar, Leona. You want to punish enemies mispositioning, and it's very common that enemies misposition in the ELO. So I get a pretty good knockup. Yes, so it doesn't ult on it. Definitely should have ulted on that. But I'm peeling off and defending my team. I'm not just going in aggressive, diving the enemy backline, right? So Yasuo is able to clean up. The only ones left are the Mundo and the Master Yi. We have Baron, so we are looking to end, since all 5 of us are here. I get a good knockup on both of them. We're able to clean up the Mundo, and I bait Master Yi in once the Alpha strikes me, and we're able to kill the Master Yi as well. Only Annie's alive now, and my team quickly takes her down, and we do end up winning the game. And this game will be our ticket into gold ELO. So again, we had a trolling Irelia, feeding Irelia. She was pretty much AFK. She was actually, it would be easier, the game would be easier if she was AFK. But we did manage to carry her from the support role. So thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this type of content, this type of format, leave a comment below for what champions I should play next and in which roles. Like the video if you enjoyed, and subscribe for more Wild Rift content.